my channel. It's your girl Chastity Marie. Welcome back. If this is not your first time here, welcome to my channel if it's your first time here. And today, this video, we are going to be making some sancocho. Sancocho is a traditional Dominican stew. It has all kinds of stuff in it, so we're going to have a good time with that. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment down below what you think about the recipe if you're gonna try it, or if you have any questions about it, feel free to ask me in the comment section. Say hi, YouTube! Say hi, Mama! Say hi! Wave, Manny! Hi! Look, Mama! Say hi! All right. Let's go get to cooking. All right, so I'm gonna go over to the kitchen and show y'all the ingredients. So let's get started. All right, so right here I have some chicken drums and some beef. I'm gonna rinse it off real quick, give it a quick wash, and then I'm gonna season it with my sofrito. Be right back. Now you might be thinking, for those of you who do know how to make sancocho or make sancocho at home, why doesn't she have any pork and why is she using such a little bit of meat? Because usually when you make sancocho, you make a big pot. But my kids are just now getting really familiar with sancocho. This will be maybe their second or third time having sancocho. And we don't really eat a whole lot of red meat, and we definitely don't eat pork in my house. So we're just gonna use a little bit of chicken. We're even getting away from chicken a lot of times, but since it is a traditional dish, I can't do it without any meat. So I'm gonna do it with a little bit of chuck beef, and we have a couple of chicken drums with the skin off. All right, so now I'm just gonna season it with my sofrito, and we're gonna move it around a little bit and put the lids on it and stick it in the fridge for tomorrow. Now, if I had oregano, I would definitely be putting oregano in my meat. But since I don't have any, so sad, it's getting left out. Now, one thing is you do have to remember to add your salt and pepper to taste, because I don't add it to the sofritos just so that I can add it to taste on my own. Y'all probably like, that looks crazy, but mañana va a estar rico. Adobo is already high in salt, so I usually don't put additional salt when I use adobo. I just use my adobo as my salt seasoning, and I will add a little extra pepper though. It smells so good. The reason why it looks so green, so bright, is because I don't have the oregano in the mix, which will darken it up for a lot of people who have their sofrito that comes out a little bit darker. And also, I did use a lot of cilantro. It smells so good. All right, so I will just put these away in the fridge and cook it up tomorrow. It's Hispanic Heritage Month! Woo! We're celebrating being Latina, and we're making sancocho for you. So, I have all my ingredients here in front of me. I'm going to show you all the things that contribute to making a delicious sancocho dominicano for Hispanic Heritage Month! Yay!
Yay!
Manny, are you ready to eat some sancocho? Oh yeah.
Can I eat that?
Yes. Not right now. We gotta cook it first, okay? So let's show our friends what we're gonna put in our sancocho.
Yay!
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 All right, guys, here's our ingredients. We have some Angus beef chopped up here. It looks crazy right now because I've pre-seasoned it. It's been marinating since last night. We have some chicken drums over here. Then we have yuca over here, which is my favorite, yuca root. This is a pumpkin, auyama in Spanish. This is yautía right here. It's another type of root potato family. This is name. It's called name in the produce section. I don't know what else to tell you, but it's like another potato. We have corn right here. We have our cilantro, culantro, which is the same thing, cilantro and culantro. We have our red onion, our garlic, our bell pepper, our plantains. You know you're not Dominican if you don't eat plantains, okay? Then we have some limes here. Then we have our yummy bouillon, chicken bouillon for our base. And we have, of course, adobo to taste, all right? These are our core ingredients. The only thing I'm really missing is my Dominican oregano, but that runs out and then you have to go hunting for it. So we're gonna make do without it. This is basically it, y'all. So we're gonna chop everything up, dice everything up, and we're gonna throw it all in a couple of pans. I'm also gonna make a big side of white rice that you eat the stew with. So good. So let's get right into the next clip. All right, guys, so I just showed you all the ingredients. So now I'm going to chop everything up into small chunks, and we're gonna put all the vegetables in the pot with the chicken bouillon and the seasonings and all the herbs and stuff. And we're gonna let them start to boil. And then in a separate pot, we're gonna start to cook down the meats, all the meats together in one pot. And then when we start to get the meat about like 2/3 of the way cooked, then we're gonna transfer all the meat into the stew with all the vegetables. Then we're gonna do something fun with the pumpkin. Y'all just gotta stay tuned, okay? Just stay tuned and see and watch till the end of this video, okay? All right, see you in the next clip. All right, guys, so here's the water that we're gonna boil everything in. We're gonna start with our base by adding some chicken bouillon to it. We're gonna add some sofrito, cause why not? I added the homemade sofrito, and then I also added some store-bought tomato-based sofrito. So that's gonna be our base. Now let's get to chopping. All right, so here I decided to start with my plátanos, chopping those up. Now, if you know anything about plantains, they are not an easy thing to peel. It's kind of like an art to it. So it takes me a minute to get it right. Tu vicio, mami, el vicio de tus labios. DJ MC Junior. El vicio, mami, el vicio de tus labios. Hispanic Heritage Month, baby! Woo! Dame un abrazo! Hola! Say hola! Say yo soy dominicano! Woo! Ven, baila conmigo. 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, that was so much fun. I love dancing and dancing with the kids and just bringing them really closer to the culture. All right, get back to business. I gotta chop a lot of stuff here. So here I'm just adding a little bit of vinegar to some water in a bowl so that all my vegetables do not get brown while I'm chopping. forgot to tell y'all about celery. Celery is another ingredient we put in the mix. Alright guys, I got everything chopped up and I'm ready to put everything in the pot. I've got my víveres. Víveres are all my vegetables that you just watched me chop up. I've got my meats that are ready to go in the pan, and I'm gonna show you that step in the next clip. Now this right here is all my chopped up veggies. They're called víveres. I have my plantains, my yuca, my pumpkin, my ñame, and what else? My yautía. It's all in here, and so I'm gonna put all of these in the mix in the boiling water that I showed you earlier, and then I'm gonna get my meat started. Let's go. All right guys, here we're gonna cook up our chicken. I put some oil in the pan, added some sugar. We're gonna let that sugar brown so that we can add some color to our meats. Who likes to eat meat that looks like it just came out the package? Not me. I want to brown my meat, give it some color, add some flavor before I throw it in my sancocho. Oh man, I wish I could smell this right now. It's so good. All right, so we've got this cooked down. It's actually a little bit well done. I went to the store real quick, came back, and it was already well done, but that's okay. It's still gonna be delicious. I'm just adding the meat to it, and I just pureed my pumpkin over here. We're gonna add that back into our sancocho. But right now, we're gonna add our meat into the sancocho. And I'm gonna break up the chicken so that it's like spread out because we don't have a whole lot of chicken. So I'm gonna break up the chicken and put it in there, and I'm gonna put the whole bone in there and everything so it can give it flavor. All right, so now we are going to add our pureed pumpkin into our sancocho to add some more flavor and to thicken it up. As you can see, it's instantly thickening it up. And you guys, that is like a secret that I didn't know about sancocho, that once I learned it, it totally made sense as to why sancocho is always like this, has this thickness to it that's just like, I don't understand how. And the flavor, it adds so much flavor to it. It gives it a really distinct sancocho flavor. So if you didn't know, pureed pumpkin is the secret to sancocho. Now I'm adding a whole onion that I had sitting in lemon juice for about 20 minutes or so. That's gonna add so much flavor. Let's go. This is where I added the cilantro ancho, my celery, my bell peppers, and my garlic, all to give it that added flavor, that super sweet Dominican flavor that it needs. Sometimes I add it before I add the meat in there, but I forgot this time, so I just added it when I remembered. So good. Now we're just gonna stir this bad boy. Look at that. Like I said, my víveres overcooked a little bit, but that's okay. It's just gonna add more texture, and it's just gonna be so delicious. Look at that. All right, guys, this is the final product. I've got my sancocho with some limes on the side. I'm gonna squeeze those in there just for a ultimate flavor. And then we have a side of white rice. You can't have sancocho without a bowl of white rice. And most people love it with also a side of avocado, but I don't really care for avocado, so I'm good without it. So that's my sancocho. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below what y'all thought about it. If you make sancocho, tell me what do you do differently, or if you learned anything from the way I make my sancocho. And yes, guys, I'm about to go eat real good, so I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See y'all next time. Peace. Bowie, bowie. Sancocho, pa mi linda.